Hi, I'm Michael from Takumi Go. In this video, I will review my game in the British Championship Candidates Tournament. I have ranked the 5th place among 17 players, and I have 4 victories with 2 losing games. I will review all the games with you. This will be the first game I played with Toby Manning 1 dan. If I play against some 1 dan in Hong Kong or in Japan, I could play some handicap games more than 6 stones, I think. But in UK here, I think the 1 dan and the 2 dans are very strong, and I think they have the strength above force 3 or force 4 dan. So let's have a look for the game. I am the black, I get the 2 star, and white played the 3-5 point here. When white played this 3-5 point, as he get this corner, allowing me to get this or this corner. I would usually get this, because my style is not playing some very typical fuseki that you always see in the professional games. I like unique opening style, so I would like to get this corner, and he get this. Then I played the 3-3 invasion. I like how Shibano Toramaru have explained about the 3-3 invasion. Before, we don't know that 3-3 invasion is also a very powerful move in the opening when we play against the star. Because we think after black could block, black could usually get a better influence. But as AI have told us that 3-3 invasion is a good move, then we could easily find that when our opponent play the 3-5 point or the 4-5 point, it is always good to play the 3-3 invasion. As white could not block us, we could get even better result than the 3-3 invasion at the start. So I played this 3-3 invasion. Then he played traditional Joseki. For the traditional Joseki, white will play this connect and black will play this. Then white could get a center to play the extension here. In the real game, white did not play this connect and white chose to play this extend. I think this is also a normal choice, because when you play the 3-5 points, you want to get an influence, and although this connect could help white to get a center to play the extension, but white would also like to get a larger influence by this extend, and then black would need to extend and white keep extending. Black will play one more move, as if black don't play one more move, and Tanuki. This block will be a center for the white stone, because there will be a cut here. To prevent this become a center, black will climb one more move, and then after this exchange, I play this large knight move. Then white play this ladder. When we discuss the game after we finish the competition, he is a bit regret about this ladder. He think this extension would be a bit fast-paced. Yeah, he is correct. This would be a more efficiency move, but I think this is also fine because white is very thick too. If white choose to play extension here, black could easily escape this stone, and if these 3 stones could easily escape, it will not be easy for white to surround the center. So I think this move is fine. Then I played the corner enclosure, he played this approach, I played this pincer. Then he played this 3-3 invasion. This 3-3 invasion would be a good move, because if white just choose to play the knight move, then these 2 stones are too efficient. This stone extend at a very good position, and this also was a very good pincer. But if white don't play this knight move and try to play this jump, after black protect the corner, again, this stone is at a good position, better than other point including this, or this. This would be a very good looking move. And so this 3v invasion would be a good move to reduce the efficiency of this big knight move. Then I block and extend. After this, I played the knight move here. This is the recommended move by AI, and if you use a lot of AI to review the game, you will know that this is a shape suggested by the AI. The reason is that, firstly, this is not a good move because the corner is a live shape and white could try to cut you. But if black try to play this and white extend, black play this honey and white play this. Now there are 2 cut points for the black. And if black connects here, in the future, white could peep here. Then, although black could get more benefits at the edge, but there would be more invisible center for the white to reduce black's development in the center. So the knight move would be slightly better, as the value of the edge is not that high in this position. Then white played this extension. This move looks a bit overplayed because white tried to play very near to black's influence, but I think this move makes sense too, because it was looking for the attach at here and trying to utilize the RG of this white stone. So I think this move is fine. And for black, I think invasion at this point or this in the real game would be the only choice for the black, because I want to attack the stone to utilize the influence here. But AI still suggests 3v invasion is always fine. But yeah, of course, this is not a wrong move too. This is also a good move. So white attach. At this point, I have considered all the A, Hane, B, retreat, and C. Of course, I don't want to play the retreat because, yeah, it's just retreat. I don't want to retreat. I want to fight with the white stones. So I have considered A and C. At first scan, I would like to play the point A, but with second thought, I have considered point C, because this push and cut is indeed quite strong too. After white played this Hane, black could hit and playing this move. Then if white try to escape this stone, then this would be a more difficult fight for the white, because these 3 stones is in danger, but there would be a cut point here too. So this fight would be good for the black. But there is still ways to deal with this move, which is this push and then this hit. After this hit, it's not good for black to escape, because this time, black need to escape these 3 stones to prevent a ladder. Then white could play this first. This fight is not good for the black, so I have give up this. I think after white hit here, black should cut here to try to make an exchange. Then black could capture the territories on the edge. But I still don't like the black very much, because after this band, I think white could surround many territories and have a very good influence too. So I decided to play a more simple move, the Hane, and then extend. Another reason I choose to play this move is that I think after white cut this stone, I can hit and connect. RG of these 3 stones are not that much. there would not be any good measure for white to utilize these 3 white stones. For example, if white just banned here, black could just play here to capture the 4 white stones. Although this kind of move would be a center, but black would become very strong and thick too. So he played this knight move, trying to block me to get into the center. At first glance again, I would like to play the 3-3 invasion, but I again give up this move, as I think after white block and black extend, white could play the harness and connect. White could get the territories at the corner and reduce my territories here. Then I need to jump, white could extend, and black need to play this diagonal move. I think this move is at a good position that prevents black to escape. So I don't like this variation, although this variation is fine for black actually, but I want to play more interesting. I choose to play this attach and then cut. There are just too many variations around here. For example, the most simple choice would be this extend. Then if black try to play this, white could ban here. It's not hard for black to get a live shape, but it's a bit painful for black, this band. So when white extend, black could usually play the exchange here. Then white would play the exchange. In this sequence, white get a center, but there is still some RG left by this stone. For example, black could play the claim in the future. If white try to divide the black stones, then black could push and harness and try to utilize the RG of these 3 black stones. There are also other many kinds of choices. And as there are many kinds of choices, I was looking forward that white may possible to make some kinds of mistake. In the real game, white played this extension. Not what I would expect, but it's not a bad move. Because at first games, I think I need to escape this stone, but after white play this, black still need to escape. Then white could easily capture the stone at the corner. After black banned, white could play the tiger move. And there is no good measure for the black. This exchange would surely be a better variation for the white, as white surrounded a lot of territories here. And these 2 stones are sacrificed. This would not be a good result for the black stones. So the only choice for the black is to hit here, try to fight with the white, and white could easily get the territories here. At this move, white could also choose to block here, but then black could cut, and then play this extend. After this extend, white could not escape this because black could hit here, and then play a ladder. So white could not fight here. White could only escape. Then black could play this ladder. And these 3 white stones would be in danger. Be careful. Black should not play this hit now. Because after white hit, black need to connect. Then there would be a big difference as we don't like to let the opponents to hit our face. This always like hit our face, and we would like to prevent that. We would play this extend and then hit. In the real game, white retreat and then hit. Black need to connect. If black don't connect and play elsewhere, this capture is too valuable. This is just too big. And so I need to connect. And then white retreat, black keep extending to pressure the white to extend. white need to extend. If white don't extend and try to play elsewhere, this hane and double hane is too strong. If white play this extension, this is still a center for the black, because if white try to place elsewhere, then this cut would break the white. So white played the correct move, white extended. Then I played this move. I wanted to play this knight move, but I did not play at last, because I think the RG is not good. After white exchanged the move here, white may play something like the hit and cut. I need to retreat here, then white may hit here, and then connect. After black ban, white could try to divide us. It looks like that white is trying to surround my stones at the corner. This is a bit complicated, and I think this will not be easy for the black. So, although this knight move is very obvious and also is recommended by the AI, and I was playing in the tournament, I worry that this move may cause to some complicated variation that would not be easy to deal with after this cut. Although, after I reviewed the AI suggested that if white hit, black could actually just exchange to let white capture the flower. But still, there would still be other variations. For example, white play this extend and play something like the double hane or the hit and hit. So I'm very afraid that white trying to surround the black stones through escaping. At last, I chose to play this point. I'm attacking the white. On the other hand, I'm also escaping my group, so I would not be in a danger. This would be a one-side attack. And white escape, black play the knight move, and after some exchange, white played this move. This move is trying to look for black's weakness. So white is not only trying to escape, white is also trying to find black's weakness. I choose to cut the white stone. Then, after this cut, it seems that white is in danger. But there is move for the white. After this exchange, white extend, and black also need to escape. It seems that black may try to capture the two keystones here, but there is no way. This attach looks like a good move that could easily capture the white, because if white block, then black could just hit. This would become a oyotoshi, and the white group would be captured. However, white could escape here, and if black push, again white could not block. Then this would become the oyotoshi again. But white could keep escaping. Then, although this escape looks very uncomfortable for the white, but there is no measure to capture the white directly. And indeed, this extend created two good moves, which is the cut here, the push here, and also the capture here to try to capture the black stones at the corner. So this is not an easy game. In a real game, I choose to play the jump here, but AI think, indeed, this is a problematic move, because after white play this, black could not escape. White could cut me after the attach here. White could not directly cut me. If white tried to directly cut me, and black could play this. After white escape, black could just play this net. If white try to push, and you can see the white group cannot escape. But white playing at this move would be very strong, and this would be very complicated. If black just connect, then white could capture the stones at the center, and this fight would not be successful for the black. So this move looks very natural for me, but indeed this is a dangerous move. The correct move suggested by AI is this nose kick. So powerful. After this nose kick, black could deal with both the cut, the push, and the escape here. If white push, black could just block. When white try to escape this, black could just push and push. After white escape, black could just connect. Then this nose kick could protect both the problem of black stones. A very powerful strategy. Yeah, I like this move very much. I hope I could play some move like this in the future. But in the real game, I just played this jump, and white noticed that white could push here. But unfortunately, white did not get the best sequence here. White play one more move, and then push. Now, as white sacrifice one more stone here, when I block, white could cut me, so it's so easy to make the correct answer. Black could just retreat, and retreat, and retreat. After the retreat, black could surround the 3 white stones here. But still, this is still an early game if white could get the best sequence. The best sequence would be this press. After the press, black need to escape one more move, and then white could get this knight move. This is too big. This knight move is too valuable. After this move, not only white get the territories here and prevent black to surround a lot of territories at the bottom left corner, but in the future, it is possible white may try to escape in the future. As if white could escape, then black would be divided into 2 without any eyes. So this would still be a hard game for both sides. However, white here did not give too much pressure to the black. White just tried to escape. Then I play one more move here. This move makes that point A and B become a mi. If white escape, it's always possible for black to play this harness to capture the 3 white stones. And if white escape this, then black could capture this. So after this move, the black's group are connected and are very safe. On the other hand, if white escaped now, then the eyes on the edge would be damaged by the black. Because if white could play this move earlier, then there would be an eye on the edge. But if black could exchange this move, then white lost one eye on the edge. Here, white escaped again. Then black could get this knight move. This knight move is too big. After black get this knight move, black could surround many territories on the bottom left corner, and black here gets a very large advantage that I could secure a victory. So this is the first game with Toby Manning. As I have suggested at the beginning of the video, usually when done in Hong Kong or in Japan or even in China, I could play around some handicap games for 6 or 7 or even more. So I think this game my opponents played very well, and I have made some mistakes too in the middle game. If I don't use the AI, I don't know there would be a so powerful strategy that I could solve both problems. And so I also learned a lot too. So that's all for this video. In the next game, which will be the game 2. I will play against Supikai, Chinese exchange students in UK, who is a 4 dan. Let's see in that video.